Today on Documentify TV, we tell the story of the Black Death. This period between 1347 and 1351 is remembered for its stringent adherence to faith, the Crusades as manifestations of European expansionist ambitions, and notably for a catastrophic bacterial infection that reshaped modern culture more profoundly than possibly any other event of its time. This devastating pandemic eradicated nearly half of Europe's population, rendering the continent vulnerable to invasions, including those by Genghis Khan's Mongol hordes. The aftermath saw Europe struggling to regain its former stature, with some scholars asserting it never fully recovered. The Black Death catalyzed the emergence of heterodox Christian sects, indirectly led to the establishment of the Inquisition, and left a lasting scar on the Old World. Remarkably, this pandemic also contributed to a mass extermination of cats, mistakenly believed to be vectors of the disease. The Black Death is paralleled only by the fall of Rome in terms of the calamity it represented for Europe. Its toll was staggering, with estimates suggesting that anywhere from a third to over half of the population perished. Contemporary accounts describe a continent in despair, a vivid testament to the magnitude of the catastrophe attributed to divine wrath. Yet, beyond the immediate loss of life and the strategic ramifications, the plague instilled a pervasive atmosphere of dread and unease that lingered, exacerbated by subsequent outbreaks. The cultural landscape was indelibly marked by the plague, with art and literature of the era heavily influenced by the collective trauma. The Dance of Death became a recurring theme, reflecting the societal obsession with mortality. The clergy, unable to deliver on promises of divine intervention, saw a significant erosion of their influence, compounded by the decimation of their ranks and the subsequent appointment of inadequately prepared successors. This erosion of faith paved the way for the rise of alternative religious movements and eventually led to the intensification of the Inquisition. Amidst the chaos, irrational fear led to the slaughter of cats, wrongly accused of spreading the disease, which ironically exacerbated the rat population and facilitated the spread of the plague. This episode highlights the desperate measures people resorted to in their fear and desperation. The Black Death was pivotal in shaping subsequent social reforms. The weakening of the Catholic Church's grip on power allowed for the emergence of secular authorities and questioned the established social order. This period also laid the groundwork for capitalism, as the reduced labor force led to increased competition among the nobility for the services of peasants and serfs. In conclusion, the ramifications of the Black Death were multifaceted, directly influencing Europe's vulnerability to external threats and indirectly fostering conditions that led to the Reformation and the Renaissance. The pandemic's enduring legacy of fear and anxiety precipitated a transformation in Europe's economic, social, and political fabric, suggesting a vastly different developmental path had it not occurred. What are your thoughts on the Black Death? Please leave your comments below. We love hearing your thoughts.